Hello, peeps. Welcome to another episode of Lord's Mobile. In this episode, I am going to go over my account in regards to my hyper farming. I want to show where I'm at with it, what I'm capable of producing at this moment, and the things that I do on my account to help me get my production up to the rate that I'm currently at. So right now I am wearing my typical war gear and I am in my typical war talents because I was getting rallied last night and I needed to be able to best defend myself from getting attacked. So with that being said, I want to look at my current production. I currently produce 1.7 million wood per hour in my current gear and spec. So I actually think that's pretty awesome. So as far as buildings go, I have these four are the one of each kind. All my other buildings are all lumber mills. I am currently working on getting them all up to level 25. This one is currently at just over a day left to upgrade. Finish upgrading to 25, and then I only have 4 left at 24. So obviously I have high production value out of my buildings. So let's check the gear. I have a quick swap set up for wood, which just puts on all of the different pieces of gear that I have that either help with my wood production or gold production. So that way I'm max producing some gold and max producing wood. So just swapping my gear out bumps me up to 1.9, almost 2 mil per hour. So the gear is good for almost 300k wood per hour just in the gear that I have. And that's not even the best gear yet. I have a lot of upgrading that I could do to some of it. Building another burning scroll will be ideal. Right now I'm using just a 2 because I want to get one of them to gold, and then at that point I might look at building a third one because I got this one. It gives me 15% timber rate, so it helps for a while, and it actually bumps my other ones to help those two, but it gives me the 15% where the burning scrolls give us 22.5% at purple. Arguably I might not be able to get another one up to purple, so let's just check what it would be at if I could make a green one. A green one, see, a green one's only 10. I would need to at least be able to get it to blue to be able to have a greater timber production rate than what I currently use in this one, the sacred badge. So we're waiting on that, and we gotta upgrade. We got to upgrade some of the other stuff. Now, if we change our spec into our hyper spec, which this maxes out our timber production 1, our timber production 2, and our timber production 3 are all maxed out. So this is basically what I'm fully capable of producing in wood per hour and that is 3.4 million wood per hour. And so some of the other things that I do to help increase that obviously is the heroes. I have Rose Knight 2 gold, which bumps her timber supply management up to 150. I have been working on some of my other heroes for use in attacking and in coliseums, and I was kind of working on tracker. I also do put points into incinerator though, because incinerator's the other timber production hero. So I want to get her up to purple, which will increase my production by another 30% up to 60%. So you have your 2 heroes that you can get, which is Rose Knight and Incinerator, which help with your hyper farming for wood. Obviously there's other ones like Tracker is for ore. I believe Death Knight stone. So depending on what hyper you are, you'll want to look through your heroes to figure out which heroes you need. Sea Squires, your other stone. I believe there should be 2 of each hero. Let's just look really quick. So there's 1 ore. That's the second timber. 1 stone. One food. 2 foods. Second stone. There's a gold. There's the second ore. There's another gold, but he's a pay to play hero. So yeah, there's 2 of each of the main ones, and then 1 of each of the gold, and 1 wood or 1 food. The other thing that you need to really maximize your hyper farming is your familiars. So I have Oak Root maxed out as far as I can right now with his skill, which increases my timber production by 17.5%. Once I can upgrade him to adult or to the next stage, I will be able to level his skill again, which will bump me up to 20%. So that'll give me another 2.5%. I'm only at 31 out of 40 of these runes. I have 32 of them, so that's basically what I've been merging in my spires, has been pack 1A to try to get more of the oak root. You also have Tempest or Totem Pest, which gives us some more timber production, and I don't have it maxed for this particular level yet, but it is maxed. Like, I can't go any higher than level 5, so I haven't put any more fragments into it yet, because it won't upgrade until I upgrade this familiar to the next stage of adult. So I need to this pack here that Totem Pest is in will be the next pack that I probably work on. Now there are ones for the other resources. Engineer is your ore one. Boulder is your stone one. So depending on what your hyper farming, you need to make sure you look through, go to your spire, go to your packs and look through your packs and see which one which ones are you need for your. See, this guy Magma Lord is another stone one. This is the ore one. So you just click on your pack, look through your packs, and see which ones each do. This guy's a food production, so if you're a food hyper, you'll want to try to unlock Terra Spike. If you're a gold production or a gold hyper, you'll want to unlock the gnome. I've only unlocked the first two packs, pack 1 and pack 2. But basically you just look through yours. This is another food production, so you'll want that one if you're a food hyper. This is your timber one. Bulldor's your other stone one. Krabby's another ore. So you'll want to make sure you get your familiars unlocked and level up their skills. And then the last thing is your research. Now, some people, I mean, most people know the economy. I'm a T4 player, so all my economy is maxed out. But if you're just a low level hyper farm and you're not necessarily, if you're running an alt account as a hyper, you don't need to max everything out. Just max out as far as you can, whichever resource that you're hypering. So if you're a timber, you'll want to max this one out as far as you can. If you're stone, obviously you'll want to do the stone as far as you can. Metal, the metal one as far as you can. Food as far as you can if you're a food. And then you'll want to go into your military command, and you'll want to upgrade your storage as high as you can, because this will increase your ability to store more as you're producing. Right now my current storage is at 36.4 million. So anytime that I'm above 36.4 million, I am not producing any wood whatsoever. So no matter what I set my gear at, no matter what I set anything at, I do not produce any more wood at all. So you'll want to raise that storage as high as you can, so you can store more, so you can constantly produce more. So depending on what hyper you are, you'll want to raise these ones. So obviously I'm a timber hyper, so I'm trying to raise this as high as I can. When I got to come back here and work more on my, I can't upgrade right now because I need to get excess supplies and food storage to 8. So I need to upgrade these two to their next levels. But I'm still working on other research. And then one other one that people seem to forget and not notice is that in the familiars. So in the familiars, there's your harvesting 2 research. So obviously if you're a stone hyper, you'll want to come in here and max out your stone harvesting 2 as high as you can. I'm working on my timber harvesting 2. I can't increase it anymore because I need to upgrade my food harvesting 2 to level 8 and my gym training 1 to level 8, which they are at 6 and 5. So I got a ways to go to work on those. So with all of those combined, all those things combined together will help you produce the maximum amount of resource that you can for your hyper. So let's just burn through this energy on this hero and see what we can get. We got 1, 2, 3. We got 3 medals. So I'm gonna continue to work on her, get her up so I can upgrade that, get that wood production up just a little bit more. So that is going to do that for this video. Basically showing how I have my account set up for my hyper farming. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions, if I missed anything, let me know in the comments. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will talk to everybody later. See ya.